Welcome, everyone, to Night City Stargazers, episode 28. Where we had left off, these Edrunners had felled Dexter Sparks, a MaxTac agent from the NCPD, who they had suspected was involved in some kind of restructuring effort within the gang of the Valentinos. And so, in exchange for information, which they received in the form of a shard, they were to remove Dexter Sparks from existence. Flatline him. And in doing so, obtain the information on a shard, which they gave to Fxture, who was the one who had negotiated the deal in the first place. And so, with a few eddies in their pocket, and, well, some additional information found out by the good old Ripper Doc, Requiem, there's some things to take care of. Rent is due, after all. And so, in the various apartments amongst these Edrunners in Night City, I will call for the actual payments of rent here in a moment, but Requiem, you have some things you need to settle before that actually happens. So, catching up with you, what do we find you doing at your apartment right now?
Requiem's going around, Dream's probably on his shoulder, picking up all the traces that Slideye left. He's boxing them up and putting them in his closet. All of her clothes. Well, doesn't really remove the weapons that are stashed around. Just the one that's underneath her pillow. Her med stashes. And he just kind of like afterwards, he just sits down and just looks around and realizes that this place is empty and it's not the same. No. He's starting to wonder if this apartment's cursed. Because first Orvin went missing and now Slideye is.
Yes, it seems that quite a number of your friends have gone and disappeared.
I'm wondering if maybe I'm the curse.
Only one way to know, and that's to hang around more people and find out if they disappear eventually.
Well, the one thing Requiem knows is he needs to find someone to live here with him. Because he cannot afford this place on his own unless they start taking bigger jobs. So he'll probably put out a message in the group chat, does anybody need a place to stay? I need a roomie. I promise that I'll keep my clothes on if it bothers you. It would be more effective if you unmuted Velocity.
God dang, I said you should not have worded it like that. Oh Lord, he sees that text and Fxture is like, listen, if we're staying together, you don't have to keep them on.
Alright, bet. And he's going to say how much the rent is split between the two of you.
Deal.
It's a studio apartment, $1,500 Eddie, 1,500 eddies a month between two people. So $750 each. You could move in right away if you wanted to. Where do you currently live, Fxture?
He was probably living in one of those little cube places.
Little cube hotel where you just
He probably was.
all you have is a bed space and that's it.
He probably has some stuff in storage, but like he real minimalist for the moment because he's gotta start somewhere. He's not making bank yet, so now he could actually have space a little bit, but.
So I guess you're taking Requiem up on his offer then.
Yes, he is.
What little you have to pack, you pack it up, close up your cube hotel room, close it out for at the end of your contract, being the end of this month. So, not that it takes you a whole lot of time to actually get that kind the little that you do have in the new apartment. But given a day or two, you and Requiem have a studio apartment together now.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's your dresser. That's your bed. Whatever you do, don't bring the heat below 70 if you can. Because, well, Dream needs it. He needs it kind of warm in here.
Yeah, that sounds quite agreeable to me. I mean,
oh, and weapons are here, and he's going to start pointing to the couple of places where there's pistols stashed from Slideye, or a blade.
just gonna look at the blade and just kind of like. The guns are fine with him. The blade is when he starts kind of looking at it, kind of funny, but.
She always wanted something within reaching distance.
Oh, so she lived here with you then?
Yeah, it was actually her apartment. I was the one that moved in.
Oh, we're staying in her apartment.
Actually, it was... Actually, it was my friend's apartment that she moved in. He went and disappeared. Now she's disappeared, and it's mine.
And the only other friend that I know about that of yours has disappeared is Orvin.
Yes.
So this is...
It was originally Orvin's, I think.
It's your apartment, which is now my apartment, which used to be Slideye's apartment, which used to be Orvin's apartment.
So I'm running on a hypothesis. So if either one of us disappears, if you disappear, I'm cursed. If I disappear, the apartment's cursed. The running gift.
Let's see what happens. I mean, honestly, anything could happen. If you go, it's gonna be bad, and I'll cry, and probably just a little bit. We just met, so I don't know about that. If I go, well, fuck me. I knew I was gonna go a long time ago. I mean, just...
I'm hoping I'm wrong.
And I hope you are too, but... The city sucks. A lot. So, we'll see about that.
And he's just going to be sitting there playing with Dream, letting him crawl over his hand and like throwing him up in the air and letting him glide down and land on his head.
Alright,
And he's making
Fxture will start unpacking.
very happy little squeaks.
Adorable. Adorable.
And while he's doing that, he's going to be texting Trix.
What are you texting, Trix?
Are you busy?
Not really. Why?
Mind stopping by? To run something by you.
Why don't you head over this way?
Yeah, I can leave him to get settled in.
Yeah, good.
And Requiem will get on and put Dream on his perch and probably get a shirt on, get dressed, and
Requiem going topless in his fancy studio apartment.
yes, ballin' lifestyle.
Indeed. So you start heading over towards Trix's place. Trix's place is in a mega building. A mega building, I believe, in Haywood.
Yep.
On the 170th floor. Or something to that effect.
Yep.
And you,
A long way up there.
you live with Alex, don't you?
No, I
No,
live with Jason.
Blunder. That's right.
Yep, Blunder.
Who seems to be out for now. He's not home. He's elsewhere. You're not sure where he might be right now.
Probably off finding new programs to get.
Quite possibly. But Requiem, you ride the elevator up to the 170th floor and of the mega building in Haywood, and you finally come to Trix's apartment, which is orderly, given that Trix is not necessarily tidy.
She keeps it neat for Jason, and that's about it. You have two net runners living together. One of them's gotta keep it clean.
Yep. Can't have takeout boxes everywhere, all of the time.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Especially not in this building when there's a roach infestation about 5 floors down.
Let's hope it doesn't move up this way. I'm trying to keep it that way.
And Requiem will come up and knock on the door.
She'll let him in. Alright. What do you need?
Damn. I thought you guys were runners.
We are.
You guys are usually on the net so long that you never clean anything. Place is actually...
To be fair, that's mostly true of him, but we do try to keep it picked up. I'm usually
impressed.
out running around the city.
And while he's looking around, he's going to take out the thing and, like, flick it to you. The jammer. What do you make of that?
She'll give it a look over. And this is the thing we use for, sparks.
Yeah.
She able to tell it's of scav make?
Give me a cybertech roll.
I hate making rolls in this game. I have crit failed so often in this game.
The dice tell a story.
Do.
It does.
They do indeed.
So, you said Cybertech?
Yep, Cybertech. Okay, 15's not bad. It's chipware, that much you know for certain. And from the exterior, you definitely can tell that it is... It is kind of designed with a bit of... From the exterior, it's a little banged up, a little beat up, like it's been used multiple times. Like this chip has been slotted into so many slots that it's kind of worn down a little bit on the casing. And if it was the chip that was used on Sparks, well, the assumption would be that it was meant to disable him in some way, and was effective in doing so, because he fell pretty victim to your synapse burnout pretty hard.
Yeah.
Or was it System Reset? Yeah, it was System Reset, where he went unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
And so...
Alright.
This had to have been slotted into him at some point.
Yeah. Alright. What are you not telling me?
That's Scav Tech.
You're kidding.
He's just gonna kind of give her a look of like...
Well, you know, it makes sense. I don't know why she doesn't grab though. Came in handy. What, you gonna ask her about her or something?
I want to know where they are. Why she would go to Scavs.
She just holds up the chip. Well, I can tell you why. Why is right here. If you need something fast like this, then yeah, they're probably one of the better places to go. I don't agree with it, but we didn't have time to fiddle around with shit.
Felix.
I didn't know you guys had a cat. Just kidding.
It wandered in. It wandered in and we decided to keep it.
Wait, that's not a cat. Cats don't have a tail like that.
Well, whatever it is, it's useful.
And from what you know, animal life in Night City is very, 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 very minimal. Where the hell did my mouse go? There it is.
It's not a cat, it's a Roomba. Sorry. Just killing time. Alright. Yeah.
Let me guess. You're wanting to go for Scav Hunt.
Anytime I find a cell, I crush them.
Fuck it.
I have a thing for scavs.
You don't say. Fuck it. I'm in. It sounds fun. Wouldn't be the first time. Took some out.
Might even be able to save some. Very least we'll stop some.
Don't think we'll be able to save anyone, but stopping the cell itself is gonna be one hell of a feat. And she's going to send a message to Lou asking Lou to stop by.
So Lou, you got a message. How do you respond?
Yeah, it seems like a trap. Stop by Trix's in the middle of the day. I obviously respond for what?
Super sus.
Yeah, you don't call on Lou. Lou calls on you. Nice try. Yeah. She fucking she doesn't answer with a text. She calls you immediately. What's going on, Trix?
Oh, what? You don't want to stop by and see your big brother and big sister?
Human intelligence. Wait, big brother and big sister. Rex over there?
Yeah? Not the
What's
big
he
brother I
want?
was referring to, but...
I know you didn't. I know you didn't mean Dunder or whatever his fucking name is.
Okay, we're not going there. He brought something to my attention. We have a couple questions for you. Might lead into something fun.
Yeah, should we go ahead and get the whole team together then?
Yeah, we could.
All right, call the boy. I hang up.
All right. She'll just send Fxture a message with the address on them. You know, get your ass over here.
You'll
Nice.
send in response a camera emoji, 3 thumbs up, and a heart.
Angel, 2 winky faces, upside down face,
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
something completely incomprehensible.
Yep,
Speaks only in emojis.
he could if he really wanted to.
But would he be understood?
No.
That'd be amazing.
No, not at all. Because
It would
I
be, like,
wouldn't.
loosely related.
I wouldn't know what he means by that, and let alone him.
He has a code.
Lou's knocking on the door before long. I don't know if you guys want to talk before I get there.
Probably showing them around a little bit around the floor. But
Rec was just gonna sit down and be like, I'm gonna let you talk to her because I don't really stay calm when it comes to scavs.
I'm not.
And people that associate him. I lose my winning personality usually. And he's just gonna smile.
I've witnessed that. I've witnessed that. Remember?
Yeah, remember when you tried to vaccinate her?
That's insane. That is insane.
It was a little sedative to calm her down because she was freaking out.
Sedative.
Hey, here's a surprise sedative that I'm not warning you about.
Here's a little dose of calm the fuck down.
I noticed you're on edge. Let me approach you with a needle.
Essentially what an air hypo is.
Take me on a few dates before you roofie me, you know? Like, come on.
Oh my god. That aside.
Jeez.
Fxture would have asked Lou to get him, by the way.
Oh, okay. Alright, well I did that then.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Arriving with Fxture in tow. Like a puppy. The whole crew's together.
I walk in, I obviously see like Requiem probably sitting somewhere, like trying very hard to sit still.
On the couch, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Rec.
Hello?
How you feeling?
It's been a interesting day.
You, make good use of those parts?
They're waiting to be paid out so that I can get some new stock in. New old stock.
That's good. Good. Glad we
But
could
it was
help
like
out.
he never... It's like he never existed.
Yeah, I'm sorry we couldn't pay you more for the job, pal.
Oh, I'm sorry I wasn't around for part of it.
Yeah, you kind of missed Alex's bad acting.
Oh, it was like the worst I've ever seen. I just want to let you know. Like, made like. Actually, there's no
Yeah.
comparison. It was just terrible. I mean, honestly.
He's always been better with his guns. We'll just say that.
Let's keep that. Let's keep him to that then. Let's never make him speak ever again.
But once the
Yeah,
other two
from
said,
now
"Look,
on, every time we need a cyber psycho, you're the man.
Wait, me?
I'm not looking at you. I'm talking to Rec.
Oh, he kind of looks the part, I guess.
That was the
With the whole-
plan in the first place, but you know, needs must.
Yeah. There was an incident, and I had an old lady that I had to take care of.
Like, take care of?
No,
Oh,
You.
gang
I-
incident, she caught a stray, some shrapnel.
yikes.
She was fine, though. It was... Well, aside from, like... As most people that get shot, she was very easy to fix. I'm very happy to say that she is fine.
oh, that's good."
Mazel tov.
And in fact, he's going to, basically, like, open up his jacket and pull out a cookie. I haven't... She sent cookies, and I have one left.
How long has that been in your pocket?
Couple days at this
Two
point.
days? 2 days?
Yes.
You're just gonna eat a. Was that even in a bag or anything? Like,
Yeah, it was
you just
wrapped
pulled
up.
it out. You just.
It was wrapped up.
What kind of
Hey,
bag?
leave the man
Just-
alone. Let him have his
reaching-
baked goods. Leave him alone.
Fine,
That's
I was going to
sentimental.
share... Look, how often do you get homemade cookies?
Exactly.
what?
Oh, it's
You know
fair.
what?
If you don't want
get
any,
any. And he's
thank
going to break
you.
off a piece and
I
give it
Thank
to
you.
Trix and Loup.
That's, I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. I really appreciate your old lady cookie. Thank you. This is wonderful. Even if there's a little pocket lint on it, it's still wonderful.
Look, it adds flavor.
Better,
Alright?
better than the scop that we get elsewhere.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not pellets, so...
And I turned to I hold up. I turned to I turned to whatever your fucking name is. I turned to Steven.
That's his government name, yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Yes.
With my corner of the cookie, I say, Steven, you like ABC cookies?
ABC.
Yeah, already been chewed, and then I stick my tongue out with it all chewed up.
Takes out a notepad. Just
Juvenile.
starts scribbling something down. Puts it back in his pocket.
Lou proving to the choir that she is indeed a child.
Anyway,
You. Okay. Alright. Why are we here again?
We're here because of this, and he's going to flick you the chip.
And it is a chip that is beat up all to hell. It's got scratch marks on the exterior casing. You swear that the pins that are meant to go into your chip slot are a little bent.
I did remove it with my teeth.
Yeah. It doesn't have a label on it. Looks like markings are scratched off on it.
Just slow turn to Loup.
Does not look like a brand new chip. It looks like a very, very beat up and old chip.
So, like, yeah, Lou is now standing in the center of the room with 3 people staring at her, presumably about this chip.
Uh-huh.
He's like, so, we gonna put the wolf on the table and yell at it, or what?
We just want to know what the cell is.
What's the
No
plan?
scav hunting. Go and remove the cell. You know where
Coffee,
it's at first.
what do I know about this cell?
Well, you recently made good contact with him, and hate to see him go so soon.
Let's not be hasty to judgment. I want to know facts and figures, please.
Yes, indeed.
Do you not? I just want to remind everybody: the day that you met Lou, session number 1, she was selling to Maelstrom,
Yeah.
and when they tried to fuck her on the money, she shot at them. She doesn't care.
Nope.
Great.
This is
Doesn't give a shit.
I want to roll for this. I
That
want.
sounds so good. Yeah, that makes sense. Does not care.
I want some kind of roll.
She's loyal
from
to
Loup.
friends. Loyal to friends. Not loyal to contact.
No, that's true.
Fair.
Doesn't have to be. Not in this business. Depends on what you're worth.
I will want either a streetwise or a local expert in Haywood roll.
Yeah. Those make sense.
'Cause
Well,
they're from your neighborhood.
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and fix my stats real quick. They should not be that high.
And depending on what you roll, I'll flavor it to that specific skill.
Yep, gotta get rid of those mods as well. That way I'm rolling with the right stuff. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like yeah, I don't know if these are people that I've necessarily dealt with before. I think this was just a matter of like, you know, go fuck around until I find some guys and then just do a quick and dirty deal, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll streetwise to see how much I could read about their operation in the moment.
Okay. Specifically about their Haywood operation. Okay.
Sure.
Since 18's pretty good. Since they're pretty local to you, and you didn't have to go far to find them, everybody knows what scavs are and what they do. They kidnap people for the sake of organ and cyberware harvesting. To put it simply, as a whole, as a gang, they try to kidnap high profile targets and be able to sell off any usable cyberware. as well as, organ trafficking and things of that sort. Ripper docs who are less than reputable need spare parts for their sick patients. So, where else are you going to find the black market cyberware and organs that you need to be able to do so? This particular cell, since they're based out of Haywood, aren't really... They're not venturing forth into the city center and kidnapping corpos. They're kidnapping, if anybody, higher profile gangers. They're kidnapping those who would fetch a high ransom, or those who they've been stalking and determining the quote-unquote value of the person before making the hit. Where in city center, you pick up any corpo, you probably get something valuable out of them. So, this cell operates on a very small scale basis. They still use a lot of the same technology and methods of other members of the gang, but are a little bit more stalker and precise rather than pick up a rando off the street. So the chip that you have, yes, it has been used quite a number of times with the programs that it has loaded onto it in order to be able to disable the biomonitor of most individuals. And so the operation is small. It's a several person team, and the person that you had acquired the chip from was only one of said cell. Now, if they have connections to other cells as far as backup, well, that's another thing to be seen, and how well they get along with other members of the scavs. That's a little bit more broad than you know. But as far as this particular local group, 10 members of the cell tops, and they base themselves out of the neighborhood. But as far as you know, they look like ordinary people.
Mm-hmm.
They'll look
so
like
they're harder
anybody.
to track.
Yeah.
There's only one guy in particular that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a matter of finding him again and then
Yep.
tracking him back.
And when you met him, he was
Or
wearing a distortion
otherwise-
mask.
He's wearing a distortion mask. Okay. A. B. Presenting a high value target for them,
Mm-hmm.
and then taking advantage of that.
You could set up a trap with bait, that's for sure. But who would you know that you would consider to be bait to scavs?
Well, Giant Arms McGee over here stands out a lot. All we got to do is like slather him with some Valentino shit, and have him walk around like he's top gear. Is that a thing? Is that it? Am I using the lingo? I'm not. I don't know if that's good enough, but that's the best I've got at the moment. I'm telling this to the group around me.
Okay.
Oh.
This is me bullshitting in the room like I always do.
I'm
The
not...
other thing,
Go on.
you want to use me as bait. They
Or
do
someone
take...
else.
No. What I'm saying is, you can call your contact and say that you got someone that, well, you need them to disappear, but they happen to have some decent chrome, so you'd be willing to sell me to them.
Great.
Okay, gets
I know
extra
that they're a
money.
chop shop, and they'll buy you off my hands, right?
You think
They
you
happen
could
to
make
know that
that
I've
work?
got the technology to disable you, right? Especially if I've got a net runner to boot.
Requiem,
in
I
the
think we
40s?
need a roll as to how notorious you are with the scavs.
This might even be working our favor if they want to. If I've been on their list.
Ooh.
Yeah,
What?
I'm just not sure what kind of role that is. Because that would be based sort of on reputation. So I'm tempted to say just straight cool. Because the higher the role, the more notorious you are, the more they know about you.
Hmm.
Yeah, so just roll me a straight cool.
So how do I roll a straight cool?
Roll me a d10 and just add your cool modifier.
All right, so that would be a 14.
Okay. And nearly rolling a 10 on that. The scavs know who you are. Because they know for a fact that you have broken up cells before on your own. You may not have killed every member of the cell, but you have gotten things so heated and to the point where the NCPD would have been called by maybe a local to answer a disturbance call, in which case it caused the scavs to scatter and or get run down by the NCPD or a combination of both. So I'm going to say that as a note that you should make as far as your reputation, you are a -3 reputation to scavs.
Okay, where would I make that?
That I don't know where to put notes
Very
for that.
bottom. It's the very bottom of your character
Oh, very
sheet.
bottom of the sheet. Okay. Yeah, so very bottom of the sheet's going to have your reputation.
I have M. Oh yeah, reputation. There you go.
Yeah.
Scavs. -3.
Yeah. So trying to
That's
impress
good.
them, trying to fake them, trying to bait them out, trying to do anything of the sort to get them to work in a favorable manner to you, whether that's you acting against them or you acting for them, will always be at a -3.
Does that include getting them to catch rounds from my shotgun?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
It's skills to try and impress and or fake them out.
Okay.
So it's more along the lines of like any cool skill, like you're trying to face them down, you're trying to impress them, trying to intimidate, trying to interrogate. Any of that sort of stuff is all going to be at a penalty. You have such a reputation with them that they don't come anywhere near your shop. Not out of fear of you, but because they don't want you starting shit.
That's fair.
Because they know you will. They know your name, they know your call sign, they know your shop. You've built up this reputation to be on their ire this entire time.
That worked for me.
I mean, it works. I mean, you've
I,
only said so previously
Yeah.
in the past.
So you're
So we're putting a number
no,
to
I'm,
it.
you're good
glad
bait.
that I'm glad this is cemented now.
We're putting a number to
Good
it. Yep.
bait, exactly. You are bait. Congratulations.
Yep.
Your damn tag now says bait.
They do not like.
They would also be aware of recent implants.
Mhm.
Oh man, and if this all goes good, I can just blame them for the disturbance we caused the other night.
Which you haven't heard hide nor hair since that night. Just to put that on the table.
I could just... Yeah. Everybody hates the scabs. I even think the scabs hate the scabs. This is perfect.
So are we going back to the warehouse?
Oh, we don't have to go back to the warehouse.
No, we don't have to go back to the warehouse.
No, I'm
Okay.
gonna write a article, because there was okay. No, you might.
Yeah. Well, okay, so we'll do this just outside Haywood. Maybe one of the surrounding buildings, maybe that dump site we know about.
Yeah.
Great. I'll
Do
tell
you
him to
like
bring backup so that, we can do the handoff easily.
Do we lather him in grease? Are they gonna like that?
Just let me and Lou deal with that.
Okay. Do I need my guns? Do I bring my guns with me?
Do you have your guns with you? Do you not have your guns with you?
Always. I always have them with me.
Okay, yeah, you should bring your bring your guns.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You have your guns all the time.
All the time. Okay.
You don't have to ask that question from now on.
I mean, sometimes,
That-
but
I mean, that's a given. I'll tell you if not to. How's that sound?
okay. That sounds perfect, actually. Pulls out a
Oh,
camera,
Yeah.
takes a picture of everybody, puts his camera away.
Okay. So Requiem, how do you want to do this?
How indeed.
Imagine 3 of you drag me out of the car and drag me to them. And I'm pretending that I'm conscious.
You mean unconscious?
That's what I just said.
Or you just are conscious?
There was static.
Yep,
Oh.
there's static.
Yeah, I was just out of character, probably a Discord derp.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, he passed
Please.
out for a second.
Clean out your
Okay.
ears, Steven.
He's really good at this. He just passed out for a split second. Oh god. This looks so real.
Anyway. Yeah, and then we'll just follow close behind. We'll let Trix lead the charge. She can probably hide from their sight better than I can in the truck, but we'll be right behind.
And then
Oh,
once
Brooke's been a nomad.
they get to their place, we storm it.
We'll let Trix get eyes on the situation, and we won't let them have too long, because, I mean, it's not going to be great, but we'll get you a message when we're ready to go in, and you can let all hell break loose.
Exactly.
I'll need one of you to bring my gun.
Well,
You got
considering
it.
I'm going to be closer than, I'll grab it and bring it.
Sounds good.
Till then, he's just going to kind of lift up his hands and start kind of making fists, opening and closing. I'll actually have to test these out.
You have fun
It's
with
gonna
that.
be a grand old time. She's gonna take the shard from Steven. Is this gonna fit still, or is this busted?
Let me have a look at it.
Thank
We'll
you.
see. We shall take a look to see if it can still be used.
One way to test it is to slot it.
Let me see it.
Put it
No,
in.
I'm the
she's-
Put
cyber.
it
she's-
in.
She's gonna slot it into herself.
Trix, I need you to make me a resist.
Yep. Oh boy. 13.
She collapses on the ground.
Well,
I'm gonna go over and unslot the shard, and then roll her onto her side.
Did she really just?
Imagine if Jason walked in and see that.
That
Oh, Lord.
she
Be hard to explain.
Mhm.
why the okay, all right. No, I've seen a lot of things. Oh my goodness.
Trix,
She was
Trix,
out
you
for a
alright,
moment.
hon? You
Yep.
back with us?
Yep. That still works.
I'm surrounded.
Jesus. Fuck.
Did it feel
That's
good?
what that feels. No.
Do you have any
no, it
spare
does not.
shard or have any spare shards that are around this size?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple.
Coffee, can I try to mock up one that looks like this?
I mean, aside from the scratches and the dings and stuff on the outside, it looks like a pretty typical shard.
Okay, yeah, I want to basically make it look as close to possible as it. Like, if
Thankfully,
there's
they
any,
originally feel.
if there's a certain way that it's built or that they've modified it.
That's more of a software thing than
Okay.
anything else. You can
Okay.
kind of scratch it up to make it scratch up a new shard to make it look like something secondhand, if you really wanted to. But it basically what you could do is just slot an empty shard that has nothing in it.
Okay, that's fine. I'll slot one of these then.
Yeah. Should do the trick.
And he's going to hand you this and say, "Put this in a secure place."
Can we
Got it.
actually take that with us?
What do you have planned?
I mean, you never know when you need an instant knockout.
So what you would have noticed as you were knocked out, Trix, is that your own sort of, because most anybody who has a neural port these days has a bit of a HUD going on, where you can bring up your text messages, you can bring up your calls, you can bring up your holophone, you can bring up your biomon, you can bring up your system diagnostics, all of that sort of stuff. The whole of your, it's like the whole of your cyberware just went dead in that moment.
Alright, it stays on me until we need it. God.
Well, you're no fun.
Weird. as the woman who decided to go to Scabs for this little chip. I'm not even complaining about that because that was too useful. Alright, are we ready to go then?
I mean, I am.
Trix, you also have a headache forming.
Yeah.
I still can't believe you actually did that, but
All right.
Yeah, I mean, you could have at least sat down first.
you know, doing it while you were standing up was, you know, it would have been dumb either way, but the smarter play
Look,
would have been to sit down.
It was either me or him. And he's
Ken.
usually the one that does dumb stuff.
All right. Sit down in your chair.
Do I need to
And I'm
remind
going to-
anybody about the time that I tried to open the door with the tomahawk?
You try to what?
Don't worry about it.
I have no context to this situation
Alright,
that you
Rek, what
put yourself in.
what is it you want, Rek?
I'm going to basically pull my bag out and get some of my stuff out, and I want to check her over and see if she picked up any kind of stuff since I'm a Ripper Doc.
Okay.
No. You ain't touching me.
Okay.
There's only one person I trust. Sorry, that's the one thing I'm stubborn. I will not.
We can stop by
You-
Nathan's if you want.
Yeah, then you're
Yeah.
going there right now and getting checked out.
Yeah, let's go before Jason comes in and sees me like this and I get scolded all over again.
Oh, we'll go to a dock?
Whittleloop.
Yeah, Requiem's just going to basically, like, if she's, like, not walking right, kind of get an arm around, like, grab her by the wrist and put an arm around his neck and help her down the stairs. Not even asking, like,
Trix,
just making sure that she...
you're a little dizzy, so how straightly are you walking? Let's make an athletics check.
Just watch, this is gonna be the one that I fail.
Fuck.
Nope. She's walking just fine.
Better than most people.
I'll be
Let's
fine.
go, though.
Just headache. Yeah. Make our way to Nathan's. Before we embark on this little journey of chaos.
Mm-hmm. Making your way to Nathan's, the four of you get in your various vehicles and start heading towards the Ripper Docks. So, we can head over there really quick. He's gonna, you tell him what's going on, and he gives you the once-over, and sure enough, there's a residual virus that he's able to clear up out of your system with no real issue. But you're gonna be fine otherwise.
Alright. I'm going to walk up to him.
To Nathan?
Yeah, the doc, and say,
Okay.
Doc, do me a favor. Get one of your blades and make a small incision in the back of my head. Enough, not deep enough to hurt me, but enough to make it bleed good.
That is not something that I tend to do.
Sure, I can't just roll to hit you?
I don't
What
want
is
the
wrong
actual
with it?
concussion that I'm... Yeah. I don't want the actual concussion that I'm going to be implying that I have with this. And he's just going to look and, like, can I borrow that for a second and look at the blade?
And much like you, he has a tool glove with a lot of his Ripper Doc tools in it.
Oh, okay. just punch a hole. It's for a good cause.
We're cleaning up the neighborhood a little bit, as it were.
If you
adopt a highway.
If you intend to hurt yourselves, I'm not going to stop you, but I refuse to do that myself.
I also hold on. I'm gonna backtrack for a second. Loup, what the hell do you mean roll the hit? What the hell does that mean? Y'all have been saying weird shit ever since I fucking got here.
Fucking stupid.
What are you talking about?
I almost did a spit take. It almost came out of my mouth that time.
The words left your lips. What does that mean?
I told you fourth wall breaks were my fucking purview.
Look, it's not going to be enough to do any damage to him. We need to make it look convincing.
For what
Without
exactly?
We found a scav den. Flaring it out. He's bait.
Bait?
And he's just, yeah, and Requiem's just gonna smile. I look expensive.
You look borged. You don't look expensive.
Well, to them,
Doc,
that just means dollar signs.
Borg wears
come on, Doc.
more something that the Maelstrom would buy off of somebody, not that the scavs would steal.
Who do you think sells to Maelstrom?
I try not to get involved with gangers. Positive or negative.
Lucky you.
Look, I just treat people as they come in.
Come on, Doc. Won't you pretty up our date for the ball?
I swore an oath a long time ago that I will do no harm, so have a go at him yourselves. And he starts to walk back towards the office.
I grab him by his wrist.
Wait, who? Nathan?
Well, he's got a tool glove, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I'm
Does he have a scalpel somewhere else? Okay, I guess I pulled a tomahawk out.
I don't
Loup,
trust you.
You do realize Rex got a glove himself, right?
Would you rather have the fangs?
Again, no. Bad kid.
You never let me have any fun.
Because the last time we let you have fun, you ended up on the table damn near dead.
Yeah. Alright. And Requiem will just... He'll look over at Trix. Do you have anything sharp?
I have plenty of things sharp. How sharp you want it.
Alright, don't go too deep. And he's going to flip his hair and, like, basically point to a spot that he knows will bleed good.
Let's not do this in here, out of respect for Nate. Alright.
Okay.
He's legit the last person I want to piss off.
Thank you. Somebody respects my space.
I just met you, so I don't even, like, alright.
When haven't I respected your space?
Like I said,
And she'll just be dragging Wreck out as she yells that back. And
Pleasure
she'll
to
pull a knife.
meet you.
Nathan's just gone back to whatever it was he was doing.
she'll pull a knife and leave a couple marks on the back of Rex's head.
Well,
And
like,
that-
Big ouch.
just... Well, no, like, honestly, it just takes one,
yeah.
like, and it's going to start beating like a son of a bitch. And
Mhm.
Requiem's going to climb into the back of his own car. Into the trunk. Like, alright, I'm going to pretend to be knocked out for the rest of this.
Requiem, take 1 HP damage.
Okay.
Alright, Lou. All yours to drive.
All right. That means you're driving my car, kid.
Fxture.
Fxture.
What? I'm sorry. You trust me to drive?
Well, there's 3 of us. There's 3 cars. It's required. Just take her easy. The clutch sticks on the 3rd gear, and the suspension's really shitty on the left side. So watch the potholes, or it will fall apart.
Everything I touch falls apart, but we'll let you have this.
Okay, we're not talking about your boyfriends, Fix.
Now hold on now don't be talking like that. Don't do that.
That's how she shows she cares.
I'm gonna put in a call to that scav that I made contact with before.
Okay. So what do you say to him when he answers the phone?
Yeah, something. Persuasive.
Something persuasive. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Persuade me.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay. Shit. Yeah, I didn't get a name for him, did I?
Some kind of call sign. I didn't create one in the moment.
Yeah, I know. I know I'm asking for a lot here. I want to. I don't want to call him Choom or anything. I don't want to be quite that buddy with him.
No.
Um.
You can call him Axel.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you so much. Axel. Hey. Yeah, that. Shard worked great. Worked wonders, pal. Only thing is my buyer dropped out on me. Any chance you guys are looking to score some premium chrome today?
Wait, what do you mean your buyer flaked out on you? Who? What?
Well, look, it was a hit job. They went under or disappeared or something. I don't know exactly what happened. You know how it is with running.
No shows.
Exactly. So I got a body. Can't exactly get rid of him now. At least I still got to cover my VIG on the number.
Jesus. And you need us to dispose of him for you. It's gonna cost you a pretty Eddie.
Oh, I was hoping it would, cost you a pretty Eddie.
Like
See,
what?
I hear,
Like what are you? What are you even? Look, let's just meet up. Like I don't. But just don't bring him with you.
Don't bring him with me. Got it.
Then we can
I
talk
send
numbers.
him the address. Sure thing.
Okay.
Long pause. Choom.
He hangs up directly after.
Great. I send a message to the others. I'm gonna be at the dump site myself. Trix, can you leave the bike out of sight and walk over here? Fxture, I want you out of sight, but I want guns trained just in case.
Understood. I'll also maybe see if maybe he's gonna. I'll try to make sure he's playing nice too. I'll take a look around when he arrives.
Okay, just keep your head down. That's the expression.
You'll be from the safety of your vehicle.
Exactly.
Okay. So Lou is going to meet up with Axel. Axel, the guy who sold you the shard. With Fxture, maybe in the nearby alleyway with guns trained. Trix, maybe also close by with eyes trained on the rendezvous point. Requiem, are you stowed in the trunk right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not only would Fxture's guns be trained, he would make sure that he would try to make sure that this guy isn't trying to set her up. So he's going to kind of be on like a semi perimeter.
Okay.
Yeah, Trix also has one of her guns ready,
Okay.
just in case.
So watching from a nearby window or rooftop or fire escape or something of the sort. Okay. So, for Fxture and Trix, I need you both to make me a stealth check.
I'm going to pour 3 luck into this.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh, look, it's not me this time.
Well.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Can I also make a perception check to make sure Lou's not being fucked? We know when shit starts happening.
I'll call for that if and when it becomes appropriate.
Okay. This is fine.
From what you both understand about your position, though, you believe that you are well out of sight. You believe that you have a good vantage point, and you believe that if you were to fire into the alleyway, that you would make decent shots. You have everything that you believe you need in order to be able to set this up properly.
Great.
With Requiem still being stowed in the trunk, and is the trunk closed at this point?
I would imagine the trunk's closed.
Okay.
Yeah. He told me not to bring a body, so I don't want any indication that there's a body here.
Okay.
Even though I did bring the body here. And I'm going to bring the body on him.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Shortly
Well,
after you get there, Lou, you see the same guy, sort of a lanky build, face disruptor mask, kind of worn on him. Seems to purposefully disrupt any visuals that may be or may not be recording him. He's not wearing any symbology or colors that specifically tie him to the scavs, but obviously, since he has had this shard before, he does some illicit dealing of some kind. And so he kind of isolated in this alleyway with a bunch of dumpsters and trash just everywhere. Just, the usual sort of sight in the alleyways in Night City. And he's... Give me a human perception. Okay, 16's not bad.
Pretty low.
He's on edge, but you imagine that being in the profession that he is, he's always listening out for the sirens of the NCPD, and occasionally on the streets you do hear that sirens are passing by, not necessarily in this vicinity at the moment, but he seems a little on edge. And so he's kind of leaning up against the wall of the alleyway and just kind of looks at you as he's walking up. Okay.
I offer him a cigarette.
Nah, I don't smoke.
I have a cigarette.
Okay.
Oh. That wasn't necessary, but...
He looks at you. Okay. So you said something about chrome. What kind of chrome are we talking about? Like, what exactly?
Gosh, what's this guy got? I'm waiting for somebody to answer me.
As far as
that would be Requiem in the trunk.
As far as you know, Lou, he has gorilla arms and cosmetic faceplates around his neck and mouth.
Well, it's the gorilla arms that are the big seller. I mentioned the gorilla arms. And I'm gonna drop casually that he's some Ripper Doc, holier than thou over on Jig Street.
Okay, I'm gonna make a roll. No clue who the fuck you're talking about.
No recollection in his eyes.
Nope, man, crit failed hard.
Useless. Okay, so I see that. I see that he's not picking up what I'm throwing down.
It's like, he's fumbling over his words, like, the fuck you, like, why do I care? Why? Like, why'd you... He doesn't want to ask questions, but he wants to ask questions about why it is that you bumped off a Ripper Dog.
Well, look, I mean, why my client wanted this guy bumped off is anybody's business, but there's a reason why I thought you guys might be interested in him as well. You know, there's talk on the streets. Apparently it's above your head. But there was no love lost between this guy and your clan, your ilk. Can I show him a photo?
Yeah, you can flick him a photo of Requiem.
I'll do that, see if that does anything.
I'll make the roll again.
Nice.
He
And, give him the name too.
just goes, huh. Okay. So you're wanting to dump him on us for the convenience of getting rid of a body, with the added bonus that we get a payday out of it.
I mean, I can get rid of a body on my own. I'm standing in the middle of a dump site. I didn't need to bring you here for that. I lost a job and I'm trying to recoup the losses. So I'm hoping that you're getting a payday plus some, let's say, well-needed revenge. Maybe some status for your clan among your kind.
Okay. So you're what? Selling? Like, what are we talking about? Like,
I could be auctioning, but your name came up first.
Doubtful.
Why you say that?
I'm just some guy.
So who should I be talking to?
Look, if you're wanting cash, this is last minute and I don't have the cash on me. Because you're probably going to want to... You're probably, like, asking a couple thousand, right?
Starting to sound right.
I have to talk to the guys, see if they're interested. In the meantime, you've got a body. Which isn't my problem. It's gonna take a day.
Well, here's the thing. You say body like he's already expired.
Well, yeah, I imagine that because you had a client that wanted him dead, he's dead. And
Now, my client wanted him alive. So he's alive. And disabled.
okay. What does that got to do with me? I mean,
I get
fresh
back to
meat.
the word auction. You can't run this up the flagpole?
Yeah, that's what I said I was gonna do.
You're telling me it's going to take a day? You're telling me that your little scav den's got the bureaucratic systems of Arasaka? It's going to take all day long for secretaries to get a hold of solos, to get a hold of CEOs, to get back to you on how many eddies you guys can part with, frankly, the boogeyman, I've heard him called, to your little operations. 24 hours you need?
Look, I don't
Take
know
the
what...
call, Axel.
Fuck you.
So you don't want this opportunity?
To me, it's starting to sound like it's more trouble than it's worth. He's gonna make a human perception roll on you. And I need you to make a persuasion.
Sounds great.
Or an acting.
Sounds doubly great.
Oh. Oh.
Roll
How
terrible,
badly
man.
did he fail?
Crit failed.
How badly did he crit fail?
A 1 and then an 8.
Wow.
Rip.
It's not as bad as lethality in Night City 64, where he did a mega crit fail. A 1
yeah,
then
I
10.
heard about that one.
Yep.
If I remember right, he said he still won that roll too.
Yep. And Lou, you can tell this guy is got some nobody mook, maybe bottom of the totem pole new guy, sort of a deal. I'm trying to earn his keep, more or less. It's kind of obvious that he doesn't really have the pull to try and get them together. But because you asked so very nicely, he rings up somebody on the hollow. You don't hear the conversation. It's all in his head. He just seems to sigh. All right. The drop point, he's going to give you an address. That's the drop point. You dump the body there, you get your eddies.
Appreciate doing business with you, Axel.
And this is
I hope you get your 10% finder's fee for this one.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
Fuck you too.
He starts to walk off. And the address that you know is relatively close to the Night City dump.
Fucking Puta, piece of shit. Yeah, I'm gonna tag everybody else. I'm gonna drive over to where I don't wanna. Yeah, I would drive over to where Trix is at and pop the trunk and relay everything that happened in case they didn't hear. I would like to think that like I just had my comms open so they could hear the whole conversation.
Yeah, that's easy enough to do.
Okay. What do we think?
We go to the drop point, see who comes by.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we have a net runner with us. If they don't bring us, to their den, we have someone who can find out where it is.
I mean, long sight lines, they're going to be watching it before we get there. We're not going to be able to get close. If we start following them out, they're going to know. Wreck, that puts you in danger.
I am still pretty stealthy, so it's up to you in the NREC.
Okay. That's really up to Wreck. He's the one risking the most.
Rick is Rick. I think he is still got the chip in it. Well, no, he doesn't have a chip in him. So
No,
he's doing really good at acting right now. He's being real quiet. Man, he's being so dead. I thought it was real. Look at that.
I'm sorry, I was helping my mother.
Hmm.
She is sick at the moment.
You are so good. You had no
We're
idea
so
we were
good.
about to start talking to you.
Yeah, I thought I still had a second.
It's all
She
good.
needed another blanket.
You are so good.
I'm just messing.
I'm sorry. What's up?
So here's the situation. We're going to the drop site near the dump. There's long sight lines. Trix feels stealthy enough that she's still going to be able to follow you, but I think that there's added exposure risk to trying to follow you. And I think that puts you in a lot of danger. So I'm asking you if you want to proceed.
I'm confident that I'll be able to survive till you guys get there.
All right.
God damn.
I think it's worth it.
Cool.
That
He's
is
gonna
a man
say,
with a grudge to bear.
yeah, you'll notice that he I I didn't say it, but it was implied that I put my body armor and stuff on before I got into the trunk.
Yeah, you're dressed for a fight anyway.
I'm just look like I've gotten hit over the head and then chipped.
Yeah. And I told them that you're alive and just uh incapacitated. So
If it would make it more inconspicuous, I could always park away from the dump site, follow them on foot. You know, just so
That's
we
fine.
kind of.
That's what I'm thinking about doing too. Navigating dump site isn't too bad. Just gotta know where to stop.
they're going to be watching the dump before we get there. I don't think we can really get around the dump much. I think the best chance we've got is for Trix to stay on the bike as far out as she can and just follow. And then us to follow much further later where we can't be spotted.
Okay.
All right.
And then Trix, when you get there, plow right through the front door and put that shotgun in Requiem's hand. And we'll be right behind you.
Gotcha.
All right. With a plan in motion and the next steps to be had to mow down a bunch of scavs wherever their haunt might be, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we'll see how well they can execute this plan. So, be right back, everybody. Welcome back, everyone, to Night City Stargazers, episode 28. After convincing Axel, the contact that Loup has from having purchased a disabling chip that one could slot into a victim to knock them unconscious, we rejoin our edge runners to find out how it is that they plan to implement their plan. Using Requiem as unconscious bait to lure out and perhaps follow the scavs back to their dead in order to get rid of the scum and villainy that is in Night City. So, it's later on in the afternoon, nearing evening, and you know where to drop Requiem off in order to get your eddies. So, what do you do?
I'm gonna drop Requiem off.
Okay. Pretty nonchalant, just kind of dropping the body in a body bag. Or a tarp, or plastic bags, or whatever it is you can find. Plenty of plastic bags in Night City.
Yeah, I guess something like that. I don't know if I like really dress it up too much. I think I probably just like take some garbage around and cover him up a little.
Okay.
Say sorry. And then I'm gonna take a small homing tracer out from behind my ear and push it into his back pocket. Before I get back in the car and drive away.
Okay. Requiem, I need an acting role. How convincing are you that you're unconscious?
I probably should have gotten like something or one of my medicines that could help me with this role.
No reason to believe you didn't.
You had some time to prep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably give myself a little cocktail that'll basically slow like shit. I forget, they're like benzodiazepines and like sedatives and stuff, enough that'll slow my heart rate a little bit and like make me not twitch and move and like it's
Okay. I think we need to look in the book to see if there's something mechanically that we could say that this does for you.
I
okay.
am checking the big book of drugs for you. If that's what you wanna pull from. There's actually a section for medical drugs.
In the core rule book?
No.
Oh. Well, I don't have any other supplements. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I will. Let me post this real quick.
I mean, I have some supplements, but I don't know anything out of those supplements, to be fair.
Yeah, this is what I've been
Fair.
pulling from to do like tobacco and alcohol stuff.
Okay. Because we're
It just made the most sense.
looking for something
like,
that basically means that because you are sedating yourself, and so in a mechanical sense, we need something of a sedating nature from the Cyberpunk Red rules on drugs and how they interact, which would give me a difficulty value and then tell me what it is that you suffer from. Oh, I think Amber accidentally dropped from the call.
Possibly.
There is a street drug section, but
There is, but there's nothing.
nothing that really kind of.
section-wise.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're all the ones in the core rulebook are to boost your traits. Because I was thinking if we're slowing you down, then something like your move for the duration is lowered. The okay.
Checking in the Edge Runner thing. Nope, there's nothing in the one Edge Runner book. Let me check as of. Oh, that's because I had the wrong one open.
Medical. Sedative. Makes well the one that I found in the link that Amber sent was it makes you sleep. Duration a 1d10 minutes. Well, that would put you straight to sleep, my friend. I think we want something. Okay. Yeah, so if you're kind of just looking for because you're gonna have to like resist becoming addicted to your own supply. Basically, we're gonna call for a resist roll. I'm going to say, since you kind of know what you're doing, Requiem, I'm going to say the difficulty value is going to be 8. The effect that you will have is that your move will be reduced by 1, your dex reduced by 1, and your reflex reduced by 1. Duration is going to be 1d6 hours. But if you suffer any adverse addicting effects, we'll come up with that here in a bit. So
Okay.
the duration that you will have is for 4 hours. Your reflex, move, and dexterity are all reduced by 1 for the duration. And so make me a DV resist drugs roll. DV8.
Just torture and drugs.
Yep. Okay. You are not going to become addicted to your sedative. But for the next 4 hours, you are moving at a reduced capacity because you have sedated yourself.
And that'll help me pass.
Yeah, because again, you've kind of lowered your breathing. You've not made yourself fully unconscious, but kind of in that in between where you're a little woozy. You're not falling asleep by any means, but you're not fully comprehending what you're doing either.
Okay.
So you're gonna be, like I said, moving at the penalties that you have that I indicated. So, what are the rest of you doing in the meantime?
Currently helping Amber figure out what the hell's going on with Discord.
Oh, yeah, because I did see that.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Trix, in the meantime, is sending Alex the 3K she owes him. And sending a note to Jason that she'll be home later on tonight.
Amber, if you're listening to the stream, join the general chat and I'll drag you down. I don't know what's going on with Discord. But, so...
I got her.
Okay. We should be back.
We're back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back.
Easy.
Tech issues. Gotta love it.
Issues, gotta love it. Because I was gonna say that the Discord role is perfectly fine, but
Yeah.
yeah. So
Discord.
But I was gonna say that your Discord is perfectly fine. Your phone's echoing now.
It was actually the stream, which is even
which is how you were listening to us before. Okay. But yes. So with Requiem under the effects of his sedation, what are the rest of you doing in the meantime? Lou has gone and driven off, as per the agreement.
Trix is at a distance, keeping an eye on him. And like I said, she's sending Alex's money and just letting Jason know she'll be home later on that night.
Okay.
Because what else is she going to do in the meantime while they wait?
Right. Give me a perception roll.
Curled up to it.
And what is Fxture doing, if anything?
Fxture's probably gonna do the same, sort of straggle behind, but he'll try to go in from like a different direction.
Oh,
I'm adding 2 luck there, by the way.
First off, both of y'all need to make Fxture and Trix make a stealth check as well.
Got it.
Okay.
So both of those are 19 because I added 2 luck to that perception.
It's perception. Okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
God, my dice are actually working with me for once.
Right.
Yeah,
and that right there just jinxed it.
He's trying to kind of do the same thing Trix is, but he's gonna come in from like a different side of like the road or street. So he's gonna kind of take a long way around, almost, to try to kind of set up another vantage point, kind of, a bit a ways, but not to be exactly too obvious.
Okay. After a few minutes, Lou, you get a message. You think I'm that dumb? Think I don't notice your people watching?
Yeah. They were not supposed to be doing that. They were told not to do that. I fire a message. Fuck me. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot them messages and tell them you've been spotted. Please pull back. get out of there. Who do I get the message from?
From Axel's number.
Oh, okay, just from Axel.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, how do I smooth this over?
You're telling me to pull out. Is there like a bar or some kind of establishment that's close by to where I'm at?
No, you're at the fucking dump.
No, I did not say I was at the dump. I said I was a bit of ways. I was gonna kind of do what Trix was doing, which was she was going to
The
kind
drop
of
point.
park away, like a ways away from the drop point.
The drop point
Drop
was
point.
at the city dump, where all of the trash gets loaded.
Oh.
And you know how massive that is.
Okay, that is a pretty big place.
And the nearest stop of any kind is like a bus stop, and then there's a road, and then you get back into the city. To where would you have been?
Probably at the bus stop.
I got a dumb idea. Can Trix just start digging through shit like she's looking for a spare part or something?
Acting roll.
I'm gonna pour my last 2 luck into this because I don't think it will work. 12.
Okay. You feel like you're sufficient.
Yeah, you know, my answer is going to be what people I just made the drop and I'm waiting for the deposit. Obviously, I'm not going to leave the area until I get it.
The same guy who was up in the fire escape, the same guy at the bus stop.
It's a hell of a coincidence.
You got a tail, idiot.
Want me to take care of him? Or can't you handle it yourself?
Thought he was one of yours, but if he's not, I'll flatline him myself.
Yeah, I messaged Fxture. You gotta get the fuck out of there.
Fxture, you hear a gunshot.
Yeah, I scurry my way into my vehicle, and I will technically lose vehicle.
Yeah, that's not lost on me right now.
I will pretend as if I didn't hear the gunshot and just drive away.
What weapon does this guy have on him? I need to look at the weapon charts. Okay. No, I don't think he's that close to you. Yeah, it was a couple of rounds from an SMG that go whizzing by your ear.
Yeah. So what he'll do is that they'll whiz by his head. He'll look down at his watch, and then he'll get in the vehicle, just act like nothing fucking happened, and get in his vehicle and peel off like further down.
Next round, he's gonna fire again. At the
so he's just gonna be following me.
At the vehicle.
Leave, idiot, leave.
I am leaving, motherfucker.
At the vehicle this
Leave.
time.
To town.
I am leaving. I am out. I am Audi 5000.
You're
I'm
made.
listening to you. I am literally doing what you asked me to do.
More SMG shots. They missed the car.
I just keep driving.
Okay.
Just like normal fucking guy. Like, he's just like so unaware of his surroundings. He's like, gunshots? What? Not being shot at.
You hear it as you're peeling out of the dump. You hear them a few more times. Requiem, you hear gunshots from an SMG nearby. Probably within 100 yards of you. What do you do? If anything.
I'm going to text. Chat. What the fuck is going on? Why is there already shooting?
You'll get a response from Trix, who's been kind of listening into all this bullshit. Someone's not as stealthy as they think they are, and it's not me.
I'm in a bag.
You'll is this through the group chat?
Yes.
Yes.
You get 3 middle finger emojis, a rainbow emoji, a dust cloud emoji, and a beer mug emoji.
Oh, there's proof he's still alive.
Well,
Go back to sleep.
get ready for this shit because it's going to pop off when I get in there then. They're going to be on high alert.
Yeah, I messaged that they made us at the last site.
Fxture, we're gonna have to work
At least,
this out.
yeah, at least Fxture anyway.
You get a message from Axel. Deal's off.
Product too hot for you?
Ain't worth it. Lose my number. And you don't get any more replies from him. You actually maybe get a notification that you've been blocked.
Or that the number is like out of service.
Out of service,
doesn't
something.
exist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's got my burner number anyway, so it's like
Yeah.
cost of doing business. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna text Requiem.
Mm.
Get
Directly
up.
or not in the group chat?
Yeah. Well, no, in the group chat. In the group chat. It's, you know, or voice chat, whatever. Okay, Requiem, get up. Deal's off.
Do I hear any of them moving around me?
Perception check. And I think that because you're sedated, you're also going to have the difficulty is going to be a little bit higher.
Do I see any of them, considering I am moving around the area a little bit?
Make a perception as well.
What the hell is a perception in this and where is it?
It's under
It
the awareness
is
tab.
awareness. could have gone off my last roll.
Yeah. Jesus.
Okay. Both of you are too far away to hear out anything distinct. You just hear the ambient existence of trash settling.
All right, I'll say I'm going to slip out, sneak in with Trix. And I'm going to slip out and sneak in with Trix.
Make me a stealth. Okay. You're fairly confident that you're getting away without being seen. Given that there's plenty of cover by the piles of trash that exist here at the dump.
I'm going to meet up and get my shotgun and start sneaking in with Trix.
Sneaking in where? We're at the dump.
I'm trying to look for this group of guys that was shooting that was supposed to be picking me up.
So to be clear, your perception roll wasn't high enough to determine which direction they went in. So you would be looking around the whole dump, given that information.
Okay.
Which would be hours of scouring, and they'd be long gone.
All right,
Sounds
never
like
mind. I'm going
like
to
a man
walk out.
possessed.
You can catch up with Trix, that's not a problem. It's just a matter of, do you know where they are?
Okay. And we unfortunately do not.
That... I'm confused, Coff.
How are you confused?
Because you're telling me there's no way I can find them, but you're telling me that I'm catching up with Trix and I can try to find them. So which is
No,
it?
you can find her. You know where she is.
I know that I'm within 100 yards of where they were shooting.
Yes, and you caught up with Trix first to try before trying to catch up with them. Is that correct?
Yes, I was going towards where she was to get my gun and looking for them.
And she was, at the least, maybe more, 100 yards away from you.
Yep.
So going back to her and then going back to try and find them, you've added time and distance.
Oh, I thought she was up with me because she's been trailing me.
No, she was
No.
further away because she didn't get spotted.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Then that completely changes everything, and I see why I'm confused now.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I thought I had described the scene a bit better than that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No,
but
and no,
remember-
you might
remember-
have, but like I
Yeah.
might have misunderstood. So
We're all really
That's why
far
I-
off.
yeah, if I'm basically going, like, if I'm within 100 yards of them, I'm looking for them.
If
No,
you go
it
back
was-
into the dump to look for him, you can, but it's like
Th-
you're
there's-
really going off on a tear about this.
Do you
Yeah.
do so without your gun? That's the question.
Yeah.
Because your gun is not with you. You
Yeah.
purposefully saved it.
Someone's going to be coming with it eventually.
Good point.
Okay. Then make me, because I think the only real skill that would be applicable in this is I'm thinking, because tracking is a
Yeah. There's
is a
tracking
skill, but also be in
You
mind.
bet there is.
Yeah. Also keep in mind that tracks aren't really something that can be found amongst all of the trash, but if there's evidence that they had waded through that trash, tracking would be what you get.
Yeah.
So make me a tracking roll, Requiem.
Where is
It's
Awareness.
in awareness.
Awareness, yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're fairly certain that because you don't see where they might have waded through, or there's too much of that going on, or a combination of both, that you've kind of lost where they went. And you don't hear them anymore. So you definitely don't know which direction they might have gone.
Requiem's just going to kind of stand there angry.
Trix is going to shoot the group chat a message. Hey, Lou, give me the guy's number. I ain't calling it, but might have some up my sleeve.
Yeah,
And
of course
when
I
she
send
has
it over.
she's hopping onto the net and seeing if she can track it down. As far as she can.
Okay. So what are you intending to find out?
It's likely she's not going to be able to actively track this guy in where he's going currently. But she wants to see where he's been, where he tends to stay most of the time.
So like pour through call records and see where the calls
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So call records would be...
Because those would give an address.
Yeah.
Depending on how thorough.
Depending.
Well,
Because that's not public data. That's breaching into, like...
Mhm.
That's breaching into, like, the cell
Yeah.
towers of Night City and the equivalent of that, so...
Yeah.
So hacking his phone from a distance when you're not even certain that the phone exists anymore.
Yeah.
Given that the number goes out of service or can't be reached or something of that effect.
It's a long shot, which is kind of why it's framing into call history and not current activity. Because
Okay.
current activity I know is going to be impossible. But call history at least gives us a slim chance.
So that would possibly require you going to a physical tower.
Okay.
Which could be several miles out. And then breaking into the phone company, basically. Because his phone is no longer reachable.
Yep.
On any service.
She'll go over that plan in the group chat and go, do you guys want me to try it? I can't guarantee anything, but do you want me to try it? Or do we just walk away from her now?
Give it one more shot.
Alright.
And I'm gonna drive in and pick up Requiem.
Okay.
Trix is going to find the nearest cell tower.
Okay. So you drive out to the nearest cell tower, which is one of many very, very tall, scaffolded metal towers that kind of dart the outskirts of Night City. Probably closer to like a satellite dish tower or something like that, to some effect. So I will let you know now that this is going to be a very difficult role.
Yep.
Because what you're trying to do initially is break into the tower, which could have its own architecture by itself,
Hmm.
then gaining control of it to try and track down a number that is no longer in service to this tower.
Yep.
So it's gonna be
It's
eating
gonna
up
be
a
up
lot of
there.
time.
Yep.
So, to save us a little bit of time here in the story, this way, we still can get to some things that y'all might want to get to. I am going to make this a 3-check interface sequence.
Fair enough.
So you're going to essentially flavor this in some way to either incorporate your skills or incorporate your interface as a netrunner. And I'm looking for successes of DV 18 and above.
Okay.
Now, being a rank 4
5.
rank 5 netrunner, that might be a difficult thing. So I am willing to use other skills. However, you need to tell me and narrate to me what it is that you're doing with those skills in order for me to justify it. So,
Yep.
what are you intending to do initially?
Going to start with just the base, trying to jack in, see how difficult it's really going to be.
Okay. So, it sounds like you want to start off with an interface check.
Yep.
Even though that is possibly the lowest as far as modifiers when it comes to skills that you have at your disposal.
Yep. Gotta start with a base.
Okay. If that's how you want to roll it.
In all actuality, she's not thinking she'll get much out of it anyway. But they want her to give it a shot, so she's going to give it a shot.
Okay.
That does not do anything.
So, in breaching this tower, it's not necessarily that this single check is a failure. It is that you're not getting what you're looking for out of it. So, getting into the tower and starting to explore the architecture and get past all of the defenses of it, and getting to the point where you can take control and start searching for the history or the presence of a specific number in this tower service. Like you had suspected, you don't see it any longer in service, but you're also not seeing the history of this number. You're not getting the data that you're looking for when it comes to the files that are in this architecture. You're not seeing this number leaving behind much in the way of data. Or there's no data to find.
Yeah. For the second one, I would argue for a electronics or security tech role.
Okay. How do you plan to use that?
She's going to dig further in, as she does.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously on the surface, there's not going to be much information there anyway.
Right.
Because, again, the phone is out of service.
Yeah.
But she knows her tech. There's got to be some tricks.
Okay.
That she could find.
So you're looking for... So when in using security tech, what are you looking for?
It's Not necessarily the security portion, it's the electronics portion,
Okay.
where she's trying to find any sort of trace of it that there had been, if anything, by digging
Okay.
further in through, the programming.
Okay, so trying
If that makes
to
sense.
trying to break into more of the software to try and get more data out of it.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm understanding? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then roll electronics. Okay. You're scouring through thousands and thousands and thousands of records. Because just doing a search for a number, it's not that easy. It's digging through. Like, it feels like you're physically digging through all of the data that you've finally breached into, and now that you have this data, there's so much of it. Like, what do you parse through? What do you wade through? What do you toss out? What is important? What is not? Some of it's encoded, some of it's in note speak that you don't really fully understand because you're not a part of the way that this system works. You haven't studied this system enough to know what their note speak is like. You haven't spent enough time even diving into the cell services of Night City to really understand the data that you're looking at to begin with. Because holophones aren't strictly just phone numbers. It's connecting to a person's brain, and that brain's data kind of gets mixed into the mix, and there's just so much to dig through.
Yeah.
That finding the number that was in service and no longer in service, including when there's more data still pouring in because there's people making calls all the time.
Yeah.
And so it's information overload.
Yep.
At this point. And so what do you do with it? So where do you go from here? What do you plan to do next?
Like to argue for a library search, using... God, I just had the terminology in my head, too. Similar phrases that Axel would have used with Loup, which she would have been going back and forth with her on.
Okay.
Dropping certain numbers out of his phone number and just focusing on, like, maybe the last little bit, because those would be where the numbers would change most of the time. So.
Okay. So I will tell you now that you need to crit in order to succeed this at all.
Yep. I understand that. It's gonna be worth a shot. It's at least learning.
And if you do not succeed, you will unsafely jack out.
Understood.
Okay. And you will take damage to your brain.
Bring it.
Okay. So that's a 20. You get something. Not everything, but something. In parsing through the data, it's getting late into the evening by this point. You finally find a bit of a previous conversation between this Axel and another person. The message itself is very short. Just a single string of texts. What time? Says the first person. Second, Axel says 7 p.m. Second person says cool. Or Nova, more like.
Yeah.
Conversation ends.
Do I get the other number?
Yes. But you are unsafely jacked out of the system because the cell phone company has caught on to you.
Yep.
And
That is
so
fine.
let's just deal some straight damage. We're gonna call it 46.
Gee. Okay,
15 damage direct to your brain before you are unsafely jacked out of this cell tower. And it feels like your brain is on fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a moment and cool herself down as much as she can. And
So
then
you
she's
didn't
gonna
get
send...
you didn't get an exact location of a scav dead, but maybe another contact.
Maybe another contact. She will message the group again going, I couldn't find him, but I got something.
Oh, I assume we're right there, right by you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We see you jack out in that fucking condition.
Having spent hours at this cell tower.
Yeah, I mean, Lou is like laying on the hood of the car.
Well, can't find him. Got too much information, too much coming in. I knew that might have been an impossibility, but I did get something. A number he was in contact with. And god damn it, this hurts.
Requiem's just gonna kind of like take a pen light out and check your eyes.
Does that thing have to be that bright?
Yeah. You're just lucky your pupils are...
Yeah, well, y'all wanted another shot, so...
Yeah, but I don't want to trade you for that.
I don't want to trade me either.
So what blew it? What happened? Trix was supposed to sneak up behind me, and everybody else was supposed to wait, come in when the shit started. What happened?
Fxture, we need to work on your stealth, buddy.
Yeah.
So you didn't stick to the plan?
No, he stuck to the plan, and was still just spotted.
You were supposed to sneak up alone.
He got spotted at the first site wreck. They were watching the entire dump. He couldn't set foot on the property without their knowing.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sort of fucks this whole thing up. Like most things in my life, believe it or not.
Don't beat yourself up. We were fishing in the dark in the first place.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal. They'll just go on killing people.
Jesus.
Requiem's just gonna walk away.
If anything, I could always set something up, write an article about Scaz using the dump as a drop-off site. You know, fucking blow their whole operation up its ass.
Let him cool off.
All right.
Yeah, if you can tell, he takes a little bit personally. She's just gonna call after Rec. Doesn't mean he has to be a fucking dick.
I'll get something wrote up just in case we change plans.
So what'd you get, Trix?
Your nice little friend got in contact with someone else. I got that person's number. They had a meeting set for about 7 p.m. Don't know where, but that could be anywhere in the godforsaken city. But if you want to try it, I can give you the number. And Axel did just shut down his. Supposedly.
You'd always tell them they're being set up in your backup.
No matter what, now's not the time to swing at him again anyway.
Yeah.
They're on high alert. Let the wasps go back to their nest and we can hit them again later.
We'll flush them out eventually.
I'll still blame them for what happened at the warehouse. That was gonna happen either way.
Oh, dog.
Yeah, they probably don't like that very much, but you know what? They fuck them.
You know what? It might just flush them out toward us anyway. Who knows? Maybe we get lucky.
It's not like any of them will testify against you. Who the fuck's gonna believe a scav?
If we've got that number, we've got an opportunity to call them back out again.
Yeah. Have to use a new number ourselves.
Casually pulls out like 2 disposable cell phones. I mean, I got these.
That'll do.
Slides them back into his coat.
As you're walking back to your vehicles, driving back out into the city proper, you get a notification on each of your HUDs saying that rent is due.
Ready?
Raise it.
How much do I owe?
Well, that's so Requiem and Fxture are now splitting a studio apartment. Is that correct?
Yeah, I guess so. Whatever. Yeah, wherever we was living.
So that would be splitting 1,500 eddies each between the two of you. So it would be 750 each.
Oh,
Trix.
Yeah, I can do that.
Was yours a studio or a 1-bedroom?
I think we've got a studio because with Trix and Jason splitting it, I've got it at 750.
Okay.
Hell yeah, I'm at 1840 now. I'm like an
So
old
750 for Trix, and then Lou, you are splitting it with a 1-bedroom, or was it?
It's a studio.
A studio between
3
three
ways.
people. Yep. So that's 500 for you. And
Yeah, I
then,
still have money. Let's see how long that lasts.
and then, what's your food budget for the month? Are we still
I'm
kibble budgets?
What are those
I'm
options
dropping
again?
from a good 3-pack to a generic 3-pack for
Okay.
the month.
Yeah, I did kibble last month, so I cannot do kibble again this month without incurring penalties.
Right.
What's
How
the-
much do the food packs cost?
Yeah.
Generic
They are-
pre-pack.
Generics are 300, and goods are 600.
I'll go generic. I can afford a generic.
Okay.
So I'll drop down to 1540. Go for a
Generic
generic.
it is.
Generic it is for everybody, and including Requiem.
DJ?
Including Requiem, what? Oh, the money? I already took it out of my account.
Oh, I was
Oh,
talking
for
about
food.
your
What kind of
food
food
budget.
do you want?
Oh, okay. What?
So
I think it wasn't kibble, but I was doing.
generic.
Generic.
I think so.
Okay, so that's
That's the next
300 a
one up.
month,
Yeah, let's go
and that's per
generic.
person,
Yeah.
not split.
For a generic gentleman. Oh, I knew that.
Yeah. So everybody's on generic diet today. This month, everybody has their rent paid. So I think we're all set. So I think that's also a good place for us to end the session for tonight, as your monthly payments have been made. Your mission to track down scavs was less successful than you had hoped, but maybe there's more to come. And so, but this did provide you all with opportunities to get to know one another and also flex your skills a little bit, and so I appreciate y'all playing. Yeah.
Fun.
So now we're going to talk about your improvement points. Now, we do things kind of on a session by session basis when it comes to improvement points, and so that just so that we have you guys earning something for each time that you're here at the session. So, as a group, the mission was to try and find the scav haunt in order to take them down and rid the city of 10 or so of these dubious individuals, but was not quite as successful as you had hoped. So 10 points each for today for the group. And then the rest we kind of treat as roleplay prompts, where each of you, as the cast member, votes on who was our warrior, socializer, explorer, and role player through the mission in today's session. So the warrior is the one who often used their skills to further and progress things. So who was the skill monkey and the warrior today? Not necessarily
Trix.
combat skills, but skills in general.
Trix.
Okay. I'm fairly certain I heard a unanimous Trix there. Unless there's some honorable mentions. Alright, so who is the socializer? The supportive and helpful member of the party in and out of character.
What does this mean?
Lou.
I have ADHD and I have to remember things with my fingers.
How much I get off that one, by the way, Coffee?
For the skills,
Yeah.
yeah, let's just say that's 20 points. You use your skills often and effectively. Well, not effectively, but
Often.
you earned something out of it at least.
Yeah. It
the,
was a
the
complete
most
bust.
effective anybody was at the mission.
That's a fact.
I want to argue.
Well, I will argue also that the person who was also very effective at their role in the mission was Requiem, in that
Yeah.
he did it. Uh, he did make things pretty solid on himself for pretending to be unconscious.
You literally incisions.
Yeah.
You literally made an incision in himself. Yeah, you know what?
That's
Yeah,
true. That's a
Requiem.
good point.
Give Requiem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd vote Requiem. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Wait, is that the socializer or the warrior? Because we were talking about the warriors. There you go.
What are we
So
talking
I
about
want
right
to
now?
put it. We're talking about the socializer now. I
Oh,
want
then
to
you.
put socializer up for Requiem
Mm,
Oh, yeah, me
for
too.
getting this job going.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Requiem.
But
I'll give it to Rec.
yeah,
Yeah.
great.
I'll give 20 points for that. I think that's well deserved
was
because he
devoted.
played his role very well. It was Fxture Steven who maybe
That's crazy.
cocked it up a little bit.
That's insane.
The
think he
newsboy
also,
needs to
like-
learn to stay the hell away.
Look,
He also
there's
like
a
stayed
reason
in
why
character
when
the
you-
whole time, you know.
look,
when you
Fxture
need
crit
stealth,
failed a
look at-
stealth. He
If he
crit
helped.
failed a stealth. And the guy that he was rolling against didn't roll very high.
Well, that's the thing. Like, from everything that we discussed, everybody was going to be on standby after they dropped me off, and Trix was going to sneak in because she's the stealthiest. And then everybody's trying to stealth in, and I'm like, this is not going to go well.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, they had-
I did remember hearing the both of them doing stealth rolls, and I was like, "Why is Fxture doing a stealth roll?" You know what? None of my business. I didn't have command of my microphone at the time. I can't say shit. I can't even control a cell phone.
Yeah, to be in position enough to be close enough to have warranted getting into, like, if combat were to ensue, that they would be there in enough time, they would have had all to make the stealth.
Yeah.
So
Couldn't drive up your car after in a round or two.
It's been close enough to
close enough to do
One.
so. Yeah.
yeah. That and get there if you can't get a call out to anyone.
I followed the
Whatever.
plan. My rolls just sucked. That's the thing.
Yeah,
That
and
is the
that's
thing,
that's
yeah, we can't be
entirely
mad
the
about
roleplay
that.
opportunity there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tricks,
I don't
you're
know,
the
like I
audience
said,
critic.
I'm getting confused.
Yep.
Like, things don't make
It-
sense to me.
It doesn't matter.
My head's not in a good place anyway. So
How much was the audience vote for?
10. Yeah,
Okay,
10
I'm
points.
an idiot. That's all that is.
Yeah.
Well, Trix gets it.
Yep.
For socializer?
No,
Trix
I'm
gets
not-
the audience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like I had already moved past that. Socializer was
Socializer's
Requiem.
Yeah.
Okay. Explorer, the person who investigated the situational worlds out of the
That's Trix
party in
again.
this situation.
I say Trix again.
God damn.
It's either Trix or Loup for like interrogating the scavs.
I mean, there's that.
You want to spread the love to Lou? Let's spread the love.
Yeah, let's
Spread
Okay,
Trix.
look, I could have argued a lot of things today, but I didn't.
I would have spread.
Yeah.
I'll spread the love to you.
Thank you.
Give let Lou love. Lou love.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fine. I don't need it.
Yeah, you do.
I'm at like
Shut up.
character level 7. It's fine.
Someone take the experience. I'm just gonna go with the general mass.
You know what? Coffee? Can we have a little bit of fun and high-low this?
We can do a high-low.
We get it. Trix and Luke both get it.
And if
All right,
not,
Luke,
then
call it.
0 points.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nobody gets it.
Yeah.
Great. Luke, you call it.
Low.
Okay. I will roll a d10.
Nope.
It is high.
You win
Oh,
some,
I
you
was
lose
just saying, not a
some.
D10. I wanted to change my. You said a D10, and I wanted to change it as soon as you said that. Oh well. That's why I made a face. I was like, oh no, not on a D10.
Yeah.
Oh well. Sorry. Sorry.
Wah,
Nothing
wah.
ventured, nothing gained.
No, that's why I called. That's why I asked about that. Like, let's have a little bit of fun.
Yep. Wah,
Let's
wah.
have
Yeah.
some shenanigans.
Womp
Let's
womp.
gamble.
Yeah. Gamba. Who was our role player? The person who was often the most effective. Maybe famous line, the best scene, something of that sort from our favorite role player from tonight.
What do you mean, rolled the hit? What the fuck does that mean?
I think you're
God.
technically role playing out of your character, but it,
I'm going to throw
it,
my hat in after that.
it goes
Okay.
to Requiem.
Wreck.
Requiem was in character. He was motivated. He was praised.
Yeah, a little
Fucking
bit.
digging around in trash, trying to figure out which way the scavs went is crazy.
Yep.
He did go absolutely fucking. Man was ready to fucking tear
He
heads
went
off.
feral. He went fucking
He
feral.
did, and I feel a
Feral
little
Rex.
bad that he didn't get his he didn't get his feral
I think
moment.
it's better that he didn't, actually. I think it's more compelling that he wasn't rewarded for it. But
Yeah.
Like I said,
that's my opinion.
only slightly. I'm slightly sad that he didn't get his feral moment, but I'm also
Ratchet.
anticipating that feral moment will happen, and it will be cathartic when it does.
Yes.
Exactly.
It will be.
The only good thing about having gorilla arms is they're only 1d6 under my shotgun for damage. I just have to get really close to do things.
We gotta build. We gotta build to the release, though. We gotta edge
Yes.
that.
We gotta edge.
Super
we gotta
violent.
edge
Yes.
Requiem.
Why are you making
Fxture
it weird?
doesn't think it- Oh, I'll edge him, all right. Let me tell you something. All right, that.
All right. Well, that concludes our story for tonight, and I appreciate my players for making it tonight and playing this lovely Cyberpunk Red and Edge Runners toolkit combination roleplay game. Thank you guys for being awesome. I love playing this. It's very fun. Even though my brain was doing less of the brain things today and lots of the improv, I made the whole thing up as I went. So,
It was
as
solid.
I typically do.
Good. That's good.
But thank you guys out in the audience so much for watching as well, because we love to role play, and so you guys get to watch it. So there you go.
It's the bop of the movie. The bop of the movie, you know.
But if you are not following, you should. And thank you so much, Hero Zone, for rating us recently with a few people. Y'all were doing Phasmophobia, and then we had some other raiders earlier on in the evening. Thank you guys so much if you're still here. We really appreciate the raids and the chats and the interactions and all of that, and it makes Twitch go burr. So keep doing it. If you like what you see, then and you want to subscribe, that helps us out a lot, because that keeps me able to do the weekly shows that we do on this channel, because it's fun. I would do it otherwise, but subscribe on Twitch. And we're looking to get to 200 subscribers on YouTube, so if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, you should go and check that out, because we post all of the VODs from our weekly shows, past and present, all on the YouTube. That YouTube's been going strong for about 5 years now, where I've been posting episodes from every game that we've had over the last 5 years on more like a pretty weekly basis. So So yeah, you should go check that out. All of our stuff on the Discord is basically where we send all of the notifications out as to when I go live. Uh, do that twice a week. We do that on Wednesday nights and Saturday nights for Cyberpunk and D&D respectively. And so you should check out both of those if you found us here on YouTube and you want to check out Twitch. CoffeeCat Presents on Twitch, CoffeeCat Presents on YouTube. I have other social media, but I don't really post on there. But you can check those out too and look at probably posts that are like years old because they're ancient and I don't post anything new. Yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. We're gonna peace out, and I'm gonna be hanging out with the Hero Zone on Friday for more Cyberpunk Red, but we're gonna be doing again D&D on Saturday, so you should come check us out on Saturday for more live tabletop RPG stuff. So until then, say goodnight, everybody.
Night.
Good night, everybody.
Night night.